Hello everyone. Welcome back to Bright Lab Tutorials. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button to keep you updated on my tutorials. Last time we talked about the laws of exponents. Today we're going to give you more harder examples of laws of exponents. So, kung hindi nyo pa nakikita yung dati kong tutorial, pwede kayong bumalik doon at pagkatapos nun, balikan nyo ako dito. Okay, for our first example of the laws of exponents, halimbawa meron tayong given na quantity 3x to the fifth power y negative 3 times z. This whole quantity multiplied by 7x y to the negative 7 divided by the quantity of 2x to the fourth y to the fourth z negative 2. Itong whole quantity nito raised to 2. At ito ay multiply natin sa 6x to the negative 5y. Okay, so paano gagawin natin dito? So first, i-work muna natin yung merong power rule. In this case, nasa denominator. Itong 2x to the fourth y fourth z to the negative 2. So, let's work on the denominator first. But prior to that, multiply natin yung numerical coefficient sa numerator. So 3 times 7 is 21. And then remember, dun sa laws of exponents, kapag pareho sila ng variable, i-add lang natin yung exponents nila. So for x, we have x to the fifth tsaka x to the first power. So add lang natin. 5 plus 1 gives us 6. And then for y, add din natin yung exponents nila. Negative 3 plus negative 7 will give us negative 10. And then z. Okay, so now we're working on the denominator. So this one, itong whole quantity nito raised to 2. So dapat lahat ng nandito, i-raise natin lahat sa 2. For the coefficient, raise natin to sa 2. And then for x, 4, again, pag power rule, we will multiply natin yung dalawang exponent. 4 times 2 is 8. And then for y, 4 times 2 is also 8. And then for z, negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Okay, multiply natin yan sa quantity na 6x to the negative 5y. Okay. Now, yung sa numerator, na simplify na natin so far. So ngayon, simplify natin yung denominator. So, yung sa numerator, copy lang muna natin. And then, work natin yung sa denominator. Again, itong 2 raised to 2, so that is equal to 4. Work muna natin lahat ng numerical coefficient. So, 2 times 2 is 4, times 6 is 24. And then, for all the x, add natin yung lahat ng exponent nila as long as yung base is x. So, x, ito 8, and then negative 5. So, 8 plus negative 5 is 3. And then for y is 8 plus 1 gives us 9. And then for z, raised to negative 4. Okay? Remember dun sa previous video ko, kapag merong negative sa numerator, ibababa natin yon. At kapag merong negative exponent sa denominator, iaakyat natin. So, we have 21x to the 6. Yung y to the negative 10, ibaba natin. Yung z, stay lang dyan. Okay? And then, over 24x cube, y to the 9th, and then yung y to the 10 kanina, ibaba natin. Yung c to the negative 4, dahil negative 4 siya, iakyat natin dun sa taas. So, z to the positive 4. Okay. i-reduce natin yung numerical coefficient. So, 21 over 24. So, what number can we divide both? So, we can divide it both by 3. So, divide natin siya by 3. We'll have 7 over 8. Okay. So, we'll have x to the 6th power at yung z to the 5th power. Dito, x to the 3rd and then y, 19. Now, merong division dito for x to the 6th and x to the 3rd power. So, subtract lang natin as part of the law of exponent. Ang sagot natin ay 7x cubed z to the 5th over 8y to the 19th. Okay, for our next example, we have the quantity of 3x squared y negative 3, this one raised to 2, and then multiply by 5xy divided by the quantity of 3x negative 3y, all of this raised to 3, multiply by 4x negative 2 and y negative 2. Okay, so paano gagawin natin dito? So first thing, we have to distribute 2 to each of the variables and even the numerical coefficient. So 3 raised to 2, and then x, for x, multiply 2 times 2 is 4. Ganun din sa y. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Okay? This whole quantity multiply by 5xy. All over, okay, again, i-erase natin lahat, numerical coefficient at variable sa power of 3. So this is 3 cube. X times negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. And for y, 1 times 3 is 3. Multiply natin siya sa 4x negative 2 at y negative 2. Okay, so dapat i-work muna natin lahat ng numerical coefficient. So in this case, we have 3 squared. 3 squared is 3 times 3, which is 9. 9 times 5 is 45. And then for our variable, so multiplication, so we add exponents. So x, 4 plus 1 is 5. And for y, negative 6 plus 1 is negative 5. All over, okay, so 3 cube. 3 cube is 27 times 4, that is equivalent to 108. And then for our x, add natin lahat ng exponent ng x. So negative 9 plus negative 2 is negative 11. Ganun din sa y. 3 plus negative 2 is simply 1. Okay, dito 45 and 108, i-reduce natin to lowest term. So i-divide natin both by 9. So ang sagot dito will be 5 over 12. Okay. Again, kapag meron tayong negative exponent, ibaba natin. Kapag nasa numerator, kapag nasa denominator naman, iakyat natin. So, in this case, we'll write x to the 5th. At yung x dito, iakyat natin. So, x to the 11th. Okay. Yung y dun sa taas ng numerator, ibaba natin dito, y to the 5th times y. Okay. So, ang final answer natin would be 5. Okay, this is multiplication. So, add natin lahat ng exponent. 5 to the 16th. Over 12 y to the 6th power. Okay, for our next example, 2a raised to 2n plus 1 and b raised to 5n minus 2 all over 8 times the quantity of ab squared, this one raised to n. So, okay, let's work on with the power rule first. Okay, so copy lang natin yung nasa numerator. At work natin yung nasa denominator. So 8, again, this is power rule. So distribute natin yung n sa bawat isang variable dyan. So a to the n times b to the 2n. Okay. So, i-work muna natin yung numerical coefficient. So, 2 over 8 is 1 over 4. Okay? And then for our A, remember this is division. So, subtract natin yung exponent. So, 2n plus 1 minus n. And for our B, ganun din ang gagawin natin. 5n minus 2 minus 2n. Okay, simplify natin. It's 1 over 4. Okay, A. Okay, combine like terms. So 2n minus n is simply n plus 1. Ganon din sa B. Combine natin ng 5n at 2n. So 5n minus 2n is 3n minus 2. So ito yung final answer natin. And for our last example, quantity A, negative A squared B cubed, raise this to 2n plus 1 all over A raised to 3n times B raised to 4n plus 1. Okay, katulad ng sabi ko, part ng loss of exponent, power rule. So we have to multiply all the variables dito by this 2n plus 1. Okay, so this is negative A times 2 multiplied by 2n plus 1. Ganun din sa B, cube times 2n plus 1. All over A raised to 3n times B raised to 4n plus 1. Okay, dito, i-distribute natin yung 2 sa bawat isang term sa loob ng parenthesis. Okay, so we have negative A, 2 times 2n is 4n plus 2. Ganon din sa B. Multiply natin or i-distribute natin yung 3 sa bawat term sa loob ng parenthesis. So 6n plus 3. All over A raised to 3n multiply by B raised to 4n plus 1. Okay, for this example, parehong ang base ng A. So, since this is division, subtract natin yung exponent. So, negative A divided by A is simply A, negative A, 4n plus 2 minus 3n. And for B, it's 6n plus 3 minus the quantity 4n plus 1. Okay, so dito, simplify na natin yung exponent para sa A. Ganun din sa B. So this is negative A. Combine natin lahat ng like terms. So 4n minus 3n is n plus 2. Sa B, ganun din. Remember, negative ang sign dito before the parenthesis. So, dapat i-distribute natin yung negative sa bawat term sa loob. So, 4n will become negative 4n. So, 6n minus 4n is 2n. 3 minus 1 is positive 2. So, there. Ito yung final answer natin para sa example na to. I hope you learned something today. Click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you for more videos.